I read about this successful test of a flying car. I know, what a bunch of lies. It's about time. It's been like 100 years since people started talking about flying cars. So I looked it up on Wikipedia, of course, and guess what I discovered? Doo-doo-doo-doo. There have been successful tests of flying cars since 1937. So, 1937. So, which one is my drink? Look. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this feels cold, so. Yeah, okay, since 1937, so what's the big deal? Like I was saying, sorry. Plus, do we really want flying as, to be as common as driving? People stuck in air traffic? Come on, teenager pilots, people like me that are really good at driving and they happen to have a little bit of dyslexia, so that would be really clear where things are. Anyways, then can you imagine people flying and talking on their cell phones? And what if you run out of gas? We'll never remember to put enough gas, and I don't know, I think that will be a disaster, to be honest. Plus, flying cars. Who cares? Isn't it funny that when people used to think about the future, they always talked about flying cars? Meanwhile, nobody really flies cars these days, right? But we have things that nobody ever imagined. And I am not talking about things that, that people used to think were impossible, like flying or walking on the moon. People way back probably thought about it, and assumed it will never ever happen. That's not what I'm talking about. Not at all. I'm talking about things that never ever crossed anybody's mind in the past. For example, I doubt anybody in the past predicted how we communicate right now. And Web 2.0 and emails and blah blah blah. Who knew? Not your grandma, not you. Nobody knew. Did you know I can search Twitter and just find out what random people are talking about right now, let's say in London? Don't believe me? Just watch. Here. 30 seconds ago, Fumi said to Cool Quest that naturally 7 are dope. Okay, let's see. Let me see what people are saying here. Oh, it seems like someone is complaining about drunk kids and pogo sticks. My whole point is that so much cool and interesting stuff in technology stuff nobody really talked or wrote about in the past. It is stuff that was beyond people's imagination, I think. And that is very intriguing because we think about all the cool things that we might see in the future, like flying to Mars or treatment for cancer and cures and what have you. Is it? Is this exercise if I do this as I dance? But I really wonder about all those things that, that we don't even have the capacity to imagine yet. All those things, out there that, all those things that we are not able to predict. Yeah, that who knows what is there? We don't know. And that's what I wanted to paint this time. My painting today consists of 3 panels. The first panel represents the stuff we have a firm grasp on, the ones that are, right here in our hand. The stuff we know. You see our planet, the sea surrounded with mountains, the sea, the moon, the monkeys, all that stuff. It is this is our environment, and we feel comfortable here because we feel that we know it. Just like, your dog or something, or fishies. The second panel represents the stuff that we see in the distance, but still, beyond our grasp. You know what I mean? Grasped. No. Bullets. Grasp. That's what I meant. Yeah. So, we agree. And this is where I would put traveling to Mars, cure for cancer, or if you really want to, everybody having a flying car. Although, let's face it, that's just stupid. Okay, I just have to show you this. These things I got for the secret prize star lottery thingy. I guess it's not so secret anymore because I'm telling you. You know, the one I do live. Yes, it is what you think it is. It is a giant gummy bear. Isn't it precious and eatable? Eatable. Cherry. Kiss me and bite me. It is what you think it is. Isn't it adorable? And then there is something here. And that's my cup. Okay. And then there is the third. Do you see the sound effects? That's what I always imagine, that I walk and what kind of sound effects I will do. Sometimes when I'm really, really bored or people are boring, I imagine, or just silently I whisper to myself the sound effects I will do or that I will make. Like the other day, this person was talking, and I was imagining like purr, purr, purr. It's like a bird. I know, because the bird is the word, the thing, whatever. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, sound effects. And yeah, that sound effect is like a boring, bubbly, crazy bird. And I'm not lying, that's what that person sounded like. How about this? Is this exercise? So, the third canvas represents the future, technological breakthroughs, or anything in the future that simply we're not able to imagine yet. It is a very, very thrilling idea to me. Sometimes. And sometimes very exciting. And sometimes very scary. Like, if you follow my Twitter, you know that I'm a fan of Terminator. But that doesn't mean I really want him here, at my doorstep. So anyways, I wanted that thrilly thing in the corner to feel intriguing and curious. Something that might feel playful or a little bit scary, perhaps, depending on your mood, I guess. Look what I just got in the mail. I love the idea of getting greeting cards, for your birthday. After your birthday, it's like your birthday all over again, and then you have an excuse to eat a little piece of cake because you got a card and you have to celebrate. So I got this one, and I just love it too. Christmas in July, your birthday all year long. Eat your cookies.